If you had to invite 3 men's rugby players to a dinner party, who would it be and why?
Ooh.
What boring fella. What boring guy.
Number one fan, I just think she's great at everything. So I feel like she would help me out on this island.
Maybe a king of the drop goal.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Maybe I'll do that.
Doesn't it make a difference?
It does, it does.
Jumpers have got a bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Got a lovely
it's
ledge.
so hard to get the non-bottomed jumpers up, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, I can relate there. This episode is presented by Royal London, the founding partner of the first ever British and Irish Lions women's team. Now, we are well in full swing of the Rugby World Cup 2025 and we're coming in hot and heavy, answering some questions
Hot and heavy.
from our listeners. Often described as hot and heavy, Sadia. I'm Shauna Brown, former Red Rose, and I'm joined by Maud Muir and Sadia Kabeya, current Red Roses. Q&A time. Right, I'm not going to lie to you girls, I have had a quick scan of the questions.
Yep.
There's no theme.
Okay.
Right.
It's maybe we'll try and create order amongst chaos.
No, chaos.
No, I also doubt it.
Chaos
but-
and confusion.
Chaos and confusion.
That was our WASP's motto.
Yeah, it was.
We'll just dive straight into it, shall we?
We will.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like... No, these are going to be 2 very different answers.
Okay.
What is your dream day off? And that's from Hannah.
Oh, I think probably go to the spa. Like,
I don't believe you.
No, Maud's become a spa gal for the past.
And sit there and do
month.
nothing for more than 2 minutes.
yeah,
No,
I'll just
you
do
would go.
the
You
spa
go
morning.
through the bits, don't you?
Yeah,
The
I do,
rooms.
like as in
You go
a
from
spa
room
with
to
loads
room.
of rooms.
Yeah.
So I get a bit of relaxing and then maybe go shopping as well in the afternoon.
You've changed.
No, it's because she still gets her social time in.
Yeah.
Just here, there,
Probably
and everywhere.
play a
Probably in the
game at the
evening.
end.
Yeah,
Play
play the
something.
game.
Nice
Yeah.
food as well.
Sadia, can I predict yours?
Go on, let's
Lay
see.
in bed all day.
Let's see.
Lay in bed majority of the day, only leave the bed to maybe relocate to a sofa that you can also lay on, and then you'll only leave that sofa to go to the toilet and collect your Uber Eats order from the front door.
Close. No, I would lay in bed. Or obviously get up, shower, fresh for the day, back to bed, watch TV, maybe go downstairs, get Starbucks, come back to bed.
Okay.
See minimal amount of people in the day. That'd be my dream day. If I had a bit more energy, I'd go and get my nails done in between. But otherwise, in the bedroom.
I'd have a pedicure as well, actually. Dream.
My ideal day off has changed.
Oh, sorry,
as you
what's
may
your
have
day?
dream
Sorry,
day off?
sorry,
I'm going to tell you
sorry,
anyway.
sorry.
Yeah,
You tell
well,
us, you tell
I'm
us.
just going to tell you. So when I was playing, obviously you're just knackered on a day
Yeah.
off and do nothing. I was in the do nothing crew. But now I'm like, oh, day off. It's more excited to be away from my phone and not feel an obligation to just constantly be answerable on my phone. So don't mind just going for a stroll through the country, somewhere I'm not going to get phone reception, these kinds of things. But it does also reflect, I think, on my age. You get to that stage in life where you're quite, I'm easy. Or go to a theme park. Same.
Oh, I'm not a theme park girly.
Or paddleboarding
I love
or
theme
kayaking.
park.
Yeah.
Two very different things there, Sean.
Many personalities. Okay, next question is from Eloise. Which Red Rose would be most useful on a desert island?
Zoe Allcroft.
Do you think?
Because she'd survive. Like, if you're wanting to survive.
If you're in a zombie apocalypse, maybe.
Amy Cocaine's probably got life skills, I don't know.
Yeah, I would say.
What with her being in the RAF and that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she probably would have, yeah.
I would say my
Singers?
girl. No. My other girl.
Skaz. Right.
Emily Scarrett. Number one fan. I think she's great at everything. So I feel like she would help me out on this island.
Yeah, she's
But
a
she's
handy.
got
Yeah.
she's got a cool head,
Yeah, she does.
I don't have
yeah.
a cool head
If you
when it
looked up
comes to
cool
that.
head in the dictionary, it'd be a picture
Emily
of Skaz
Scarrett.
going,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Like that.
Now a bit of a curveball question from Hassan 3. Of all the UK service stations on the road, which one's your favourite?
Oh my gosh, Tatiana Hurd would
Yeah,
love
she
this
loves
question.
a service station.
She is a service station queen. In fact, she messaged me to say on the bus up to Sunderland, we should
Go to a specific services.
Yeah.
On the bus
Yeah.
up to Sunderland. Yeah.
What, did she give why?
That's the one. Apparently, it's like Teletubbies. It's like, you know, Teletubbies. It's got a hill over the top,
right.
but that's a bit like Gloucester Services, which is very high up there.
Yeah,
Gloucester
Services is good services.
Yeah, great services.
I would have to say, actually, I think it's called Beaconsfield or Beaconsfield
Beaconsfield
Services.
is- yeah,
they
there's
have
the
like,
Wetherspoons.
and they have everything. They have
Yeah, they
everything
do.
there. So that would be my like go-to services.
Always busy though, very busy.
Yeah,
I love Gloucester Services though.
it's nice.
Not
Farm
because
shop
I live
vibes.
Gloucester, but yeah, it's lovely.
What about you, Sean? Any in particular?
Oh, I just really got used to Watford Gap.
Interesting.
Yeah, but mainly because there's
Like
a
good
McDonald's
stuff
and I
there?
just love a cheeseburger and a medium chips.
Fair
Little quick
enough.
snack
Does your job.
on the way up to Leicester or on the way up to Loughborough. That's one that sticks out. But I do like not a local one, but a little one with a farm shop or something. Or if I can get some local cider. You know I'm a cider
On the
kid.
road,
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah.
Or to have when she gets back. Duh.
I'll drink it while I'm driving more. I don't like to put in my car
Right, I get
for
you.
my later on journey.
Makes
you know?
sense, makes sense.
Okay, back into the world of podcasts. There's quite a few rugby podcasts out there now. Have you been on any other podcasts? Any other rugby podcasts?
As in? I went on Good Scouts in the Rugby, to be fair.
Oh yeah,
That was pre.
Was it any good? That was pre this.
That was pre. This.
No, I like their podcasts. I listen to all the podcasts because I get so bored in the car. I always listen to all the girls' podcasts, to be fair.
Fun fact for you, Sadia.
Yes,
you went
Shelley.
on Good Scaz in the Rugby,
I did, yes.
and that was their most widely reached episode all season.
Wow, very good. Very, very good.
Just saying.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Good Scouts in the Rugby. I
It
would say any time, but I'm taking that.
is a bit of a tradition. I did cheat on us as well, actually, because at the end of every final...
You traditionally cheat on
you go on
I
Good
go
Scouts
on the
in the
Good
Rugby.
Scouts in the Rugby because they've done one after all three prems and I go and crash it.
And you keep winning the Prem.
Yeah,
just keeps happening.
I know it might not have the same effect if I lost the final.
So how does it work in camp? Do you talk about different podcasts? Because then we've got
Not
Ellie
really.
Kildan
If
and
it
Just
comes up,
Preach.
it comes up. You know, I asked like Mo, how was your podcast filming? But it's not.
Oh, no
it's not really
juicy
a competition.
podcast wars.
No, not really.
No. Because, no.
Yes, there's a story.
No. I was just saying, we're part of the casual podcasters, we don't really, nothing, apart from when we're podcasting, we don't speak about podcasting.
No, we don't really, do we?
So,
You mean you don't put hours and hours of research and effort into preparing this episode to make sure it's the best one in the world?
no.
That's just
There's people
Alicia's
who
job.
are, there's
This
people who
is-
are better than that, than me, so they do
Like
that.
producer Alicia.
Like producer Alicia.
Yeah, nice. Thanks, Alicia. Amongst the madness, we will be back after this.
I think we're always reflective, we're always encouraged to ask for feedback, and I think we always want to be better as well, and I think that's something you quite naturally take over to the workplace with you.
For me, it's about time management and the ability to work really hard. You don't have much time to yourself and you have to be really efficient with what you do. In most workplaces, that's a really desirable personality trait. Motivation is another massive thing that women's rugby players show, probably more than any other athlete that has the ability to just train when they need to.
There's the standard ones that you think of, kind of leadership, communication and teamwork. And then there's probably the ones that aren't so surface level. We're really good at speaking up in male-dominated fields.
From my own personal experience, the amount that I can deal with in my brain and my capacity to take on. So I'll be managing and juggling 3 or 4 different things at work, and then I'll be like, okay, I've got this break, this is what I need to organise, and then I leave the house and it's like, bam, what are the lineouts? What's the gameplay? That's something that most companies need is a different outlook or a creative way of doing things. And we're also really good at, I think we're quite ferocious in what we want, and we know what we want and we're going to go and get it. And I think that's a great skill to have to bring to an organisation.
Women in sport lead because there is that motivation, that desire to work hard, that ability to lead on the pitch. You don't have as many female leadership roles in normal careers. Women who have had to work hard throughout their life through sport can really pursue that in their dual career as well.
Female athletes are able to switch off after work. Those that juggle 2 careers, they have work hours and they have rugby hours. they'll finish work and be able to leave the stress there because they have to go play rugby. Whereas I've seen other people, my friends or colleagues, who sometimes the stress bleeds one day into another. For example, in my role, I'm managing a lot of different research projects simultaneously, so it definitely helps with that. I also think as a rugby player, you're used to dealing with rejection. Coaches sometimes don't pick you, or maybe you mess up and your teammates like, that's not good enough. And so you eventually learn to not take it too personally. And I think in work, that's a great skill to have. Just think, oh, that's good enough, and move on and deliver whatever you need to deliver as best you can.
Sadia, I've got a listener question here. Listener Shauna asks, who's your favourite England prop?
Do you know what? I'm going to have to say Hannah Botterman.
Perfect, because we're going to take a pause now to hear from another Red Rose, Hannah Botterman, who sat down with Dan.
So I'm here. Thank you for joining us. Hannah Botterman, Red Rose's prop extraordinaire.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it.
Good. We'd like to do a deep dive into the Red Rose's forward pack, if that's all right. Well, I say a deep dive. Like, it's not going to be that deep.
A shallow dive. Yeah.
Belly flop.
Yeah.
We'll start with the front row.
Yeah.
Props, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of different personality types.
Very
much
much
front
so.
row.
Yeah.
So if I was to say, list the names off the top of your head.
You want my first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or something that only you would know, but not only you, but the team would know about.
Only I would know.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to be. So if we go to Sarah Byrne.
Do you want it to do with scrums or just in general?
Just in general.
In general. Seriously hard worker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Carson.
Very, very funny. Also a very, very powerful player.
Yeah.
These one words are going real well.
No, it's fine. Well,
okay, just
fine.
rough.
Kelsey Clifford.
Growth, I would say. She's come from... she had a big physical change that really helped her out. So she's worked real hard as well to get to where she is now.
And our very own Maud Muir.
Oh, Maudie. What a woman. What a woman. The way she moves isn't a normal... She doesn't move in a normal way. I've never seen anyone move in the way that she moves, but she's...
As in, she doesn't look...
Have you ever seen her run?
Yeah.
She falls over herself a significant amount. She's very, very clumsy.
Yeah.
Trips over her own feet. But she is a seriously, seriously strong person that if is put in a really disgusting position will stay there and fight for her life.
Yeah. How do you guys get on as a front row collective?
Yeah.
You got different personalities bounce off
Very
each other.
much so, yeah.
Who would you say is the sort of like the strong silent? Is there a strong silent type across the front row?
Type. Strong silent type. None of us are particularly silent, if I'm honest. Kelsey's probably the quieter of all of us.
Yeah.
So she's probably the strong silent type. Me, Amy and Bernard are probably the more aggressive ones.
Yeah.
Angry.
Would you say you're in that front row, in the pack in general, sort of leaders, in the vocal leaders, and
me, Amy and Bernard probably. Amy and me don't particularly actually like you know how like a coach would be like, can you do some preview on this?
Yeah.
And me and Amy would be like, oh, fucking hell. Like, yeah, let's do this and this sort of thing. Bernard's like a bit of a technician. She's really good. Really?
Hello.
Ask him.
Okay.
Ask him one word we're talking about props.
Yeah.
You got one word to describe each of us.
Yeah.
Coley will say a name and then you just say it.
So we'll go Maud Muir.
Sorry again?
Maud Muir. Give us off the top of your head. What'd you say?
Trips on the feet.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you say it quickly, that is one word.
Yeah.
Mackenzie Carson.
Fast.
Kelsey Clifford.
Thinker.
Hannah Botterman.
Funny.
Thank you.
Sarah Byrne.
Serious.
It's pretty much
along
the same lines as you said.
That's it.
Yeah, that was seriously good. Well done.
Huh?
Do you like
You've taught me well.
I did teach you.
Do you like the blend of your front rows as a not obviously as a playing group, but as a sort of how they get on and how they feed off, and there's a nice vibe in the room, or
they are the vibe. They are the heartbeat of our team. Yeah, the front row.
He has to say that because he knows I'll knock him out otherwise.
Hens and I have got a very special relationship. Yeah.
Don't make it, Mitch. That sounds weird. You can't say that. I don't think, but
no,
it is special. Yeah, we do have a very
we
have
understand
a good
each other.
relationship.
Yeah, it's needed.
It is needed. It is good.
Yeah.
Do you?
Lots of energy. This girl's been awesome in pre-season.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll pay you later for that.
Yeah.
You don't
Cheers.
have to.
Thank you.
See you later. I just thought I saw you two together and I thought, like, what a really good
What a
moment.
combo.
Yeah, it's just like fantastic.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you, Mitch. No, thank you for you've
Interrupting.
made this.
Thank you for interrupting.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. Thank you.
There's only one person who does above and beyond the media duties.
No,
Everyone else
he
is like
loves
literally
it.
like,
He's just going into every
Everyone's
podcast
I'm out of
he
it,
can
I'm out of it.
find.
Yeah, he's just like, no,
He loves it. Yeah,
go
no,
in.
jump in.
How is Mitch? How have the Red Roses found him?
He has brought a lot of energy. He's very, very different to our previous head coach. So I think he took probably a little bit of working out. I think he's really gone after sort of like the cultural side of things and making that a really big part of us, which I think has made a big difference for us. And yeah, I really enjoy working with him. I can take the piss out of him and he doesn't get angry about it. So, which is quite nice.
Yeah, he's a very he's so smart, but sometimes like I'm not saying it doesn't come across, but he plays it down.
Yeah, no. He's a very clever bloke. And he probably
he's
sometimes
very good with what we found when coached by him, like the emotional, like he can read a room, and like, knows the players, and gets to know and knows that emotional attachment to the team, and that
from what I've witnessed and what I'm saying, I think he cares very deeply about all of us. Sometimes I think as women, we probably are very different to men. So he's probably had to do a bit of learning in that area, but he is constantly just trying to make everyone comfortable and learn the most about everyone. So he's been a serious asset to us, to be fair.
No, that's great. And Lewis Deacon.
What a boring fella. What a boring guy. I just walked past him at that presser and said, are you going to make everyone fall asleep? Because, I actually, he is probably one of my favourite people in this team. I find him, I mainly laugh at him, but he takes jokes very well. I know that everyone else will call him really boring, so I just do it because it's funny.
Yeah. No, so I played with Deeks for several years, but
of course you would have, yeah.
I once had Percocaine on my leg, got in his eye, and he always threatened to bang me out. So, he's
I think we see a very different side to him that I think playing days, because when he was announced to first come in, I think a lot of the girls were a bit like, oh my God, because obviously you read up about him and he's a bit of an enforcer back in the day, wasn't he?
Yes.
So, nowadays he doesn't bring anything.
Bring anything.
No, bring anything. Actually, he brings nothing. Bless him.
I'll avoid him when this comes out. I'll avoid him.
I'll avoid him as well.
We hunted me down with his brother.
Yeah, he will be. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go back to front rows.
Yeah, sorry.
Who's the biggest moaner?
Moaner.
Do you have moaners?
Yeah, I'm a big moaner. Yeah.
But is it like
moaner.
more of like a constructive moan?
No, I'm an inconstructive moan.
Fine.
No, not necessarily. That's just me in general, I think. But everyone's going to get the worst of me in pre-season, aren't they? So, no, I wouldn't. I don't think any of us really.
But Mitch just said you were like an energy giver.
Yeah.
All through pre-season.
No, I am. Yeah, sometimes I can very much not be. But my moaning is usually funny.
Yes, well, that's...
Do you know what I mean? It's not like,
oh,
God, she's moaning again. It's like, I'm moaning, but it's energy-giving moaning.
Well, that's why we always found humour in, like, I'd be in fitness at the back and struggling. We find humour in, like, that kind of... And the crappy moments of camp where it's like, that's what I think brought energy to other people.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Claim.
I was running around the other day saying I was having an asthma attack. I wasn't having an asthma attack, and asthma attacks obviously aren't funny. But I genuinely thought I was going to have an asthma attack. To some people, that might be negative thinking, but I genuinely thought I was going to have one. So,
and everyone else is proper concerned for you?
No one was concerned for me. Everyone just laughed at me. So,
who's the smartest? Who's the smartest in the Red Roses pack?
In the pack,
we should open it up to the entire
Abby Ward.
Pack. Yeah.
Is a very, very clever lady. I don't know anyone that loves lineouts more than her, but she also is very, very smart in varying other aspects in life.
You sound slightly jealous would be the wrong word, but envious.
I wish I had her ability to deal with people in high places, because she can deal with them very well.
Nice. In terms of, is there like, are you in the sort of senior leadership team? Or
no, I would never be put in a leadership group. No,
you just acquire it.
Yeah, I think because sometimes the line can be crossed quite frequently with me.
Yeah.
They'd probably be too scared to say, oh, that's one of our leaders. And quietly, I don't like to have the pressure of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't like, I'll just go about my business.
You don't want to conform.
No, I don't. Not that I don't want to. It's not like I actively don't conform.
Yeah.
But there's definitely people that are better at it.
Yeah.
Than I am. On pitch, I'd like to say that I probably lead in getting people up for it.
Yeah.
Like there's probably 3 or 4 of us that can really give energy in that aspect of the game. And like if a scrap's needed, I'll have a scrap. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll get everyone ready.
Well, the thing is, like with teams, you have like thinkers and not doers, but you also need like those emotional leaders that say, sometimes captain wise, there's lots to think about, like whether it's the score in the pitch, score on the pitch, kick for the corner, what we're going to do, where's the game balance, and sometimes as well trying to be like, and that's tough sometimes to flip between that and being like a hothead trying to get people fired up. But then you need people around you that can do that.
Yeah.
And is that one of the
100%?
Yeah. So that's where you
more. Well, sometimes I think I can maybe go too far that way.
Yeah.
But I'm always in control of it. Just other people think I'm not, and that's.
I've played with several players along those lines where you kind of like, can you? It's like, no, I'm fine. I'm like, are you fine?
Are you fine then?
Yeah. If I say I am, I am.
I am. Like,
didn't get sent off, did I?
No. Which is the main thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Agreed. Referees are my big problem.
Really? I wouldn't know that feeling.
No.
I've never had an issue with the ref.
Sorry, I even brought that up actually.
Yeah. No, I think referees do a sterling job. You obviously have the same boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you?
I don't. Do you know what? I understand it's a difficult job.
Yeah.
I do understand it's a really difficult job, and they're not going to see everything. But the really obvious ones, when I've held onto a ball for probably 4 or 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And they
didn't survive the clear out.
Did survive the clear out. The first and the second, and then maybe the third got me. Yeah. There's certain situations, and the mist starts coming over. And I probably have been pretty lucky on a couple of occasions that referees haven't heard what I've said. I have been red carded for. I found if you say it previously to your
teammate, then that's fine.
Yeah, which I always am.
If you direct it at your teammate rather than like, but so the referee can maybe hear it.
At them.
But that normally works.
Yeah. Sometimes the line's crossed, so I'm.
But if you play on the edge, like I say, is that again? If you're an emotional person and say play on the edge, like teams need that. And I think, as you said, like teams respond to, they see, because sometimes the test match rugby can be quite a lot of thinking, or sometimes you need that emotional. Well, you do need it. You don't. Sometimes you need that in a game, the emotional edge of people and go with you, and against the balance of sometimes have to wind you in. But
maybe
it's better to wind you in than. Do you just find when you play? Because sometimes if you're emotionally, say, having an off day, then other people might notice that as well and be like, "Oh, so do you?" Does it just come naturally to you? Or sometimes do you think I've got to put on sometimes I'm not feeling it today, but I'll pretend?
To be honest, there aren't many times where I'm not emotionally invested in it. I think the only time, like, when you're unwell, like sometimes they're the games that you're like, okay, I actually am not myself currently, but I don't.
But tell everyone beforehand.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be going around the change room moaning about being ill, so everyone would know.
Yeah.
But I think that it's very rare that I won't turn up to a game and be ready to like properly get stuck into someone.
Yeah. The thing as well is once you're straight on the field, like it takes probably one collision or something, and then you soon, especially in the front row,
get cracked in the nose or something, and then you're like, right, okay, I'm here.
You're not really on it, and then someone runs over you, or you have to go to a breakdown. You're like,
okay,
I'm on it.
Here
now.
We go. Yeah.
Not that you can hide in the wing.
No.
This will be your second World Cup.
Yeah.
What lessons do you think you've learned from the previous World Cup and 4 years in preparation for this one? Is there stuff you grow as a person, as a player? Are you more relaxed in the fact what's coming or what the preparation, how long it is, how hard it is? Is there stuff you've taken from that, or are you basically just don't remember any of that and you just go into this one?
I don't, to be honest, I don't really I don't really think too much about stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the last World Cup was probably a bit different for me than it was for probably some other people, because I got injured just before the semi. And then wasn't able to play in the semi or the final. So it was a bit shit, to be honest. But it kind of gave me a different perspective in terms of like watching as opposed to doing. And I think for a lot of the girls, the last one probably would have stung in terms of everything just went wrong. Like we lost 2 of like the starting players at the time the week before. We had Zoe Allcroft, now captain, go off of a HIA. She apparently after a HIA said, "Just send me on. I don't care if I die," is what she said, which is good.
Yeah,
and that is our captain, and I respect that heavily.
You'll follow that into battle.
I follow that into battle.
Has Mitch spent time prepping for more adversity?
Not just yet, because we've had situations in training where in genuinely multiple weeks in a row, we've gone, okay, this is the scenario, this person's sent off. And then in that game, that person gets sent off.
All right. So you don't want to...
So we don't want to jinx it, I don't think. I imagine when it comes to it, we will start to play around with stuff like that, because it is pretty important, I'd imagine. So yeah, I think probably righting a few wrongs and probably just proving to ourselves that we can go and win no matter what the circumstance is.
Yeah.
And no matter what player you put into the starting team or on the bench, we've got a good enough squad to do it, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, I think for me personally, I'd just like to maybe like play in like a semi-final or something. That'd be good. And
maybe kick the winning drop goal.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Maybe I'll do that.
Are you practicing?
I have been practicing. Yeah. I do love. I love doing things that I'm not meant to do usually.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10, there's about like 3 physios looking at me like, don't do that.
Yeah, no, I had a fear that if I did, I'd break my toe kicking the floor,
or
pull my hamstring.
Yeah.
I know several times there was a lot more talented front rowers than me would be kicking.
Sometimes there is, sometimes
there was often more talented front rowers than me.
Frequently, okay.
But I'm glad. I will.
Yeah.
If you're an opportunity for a drop goal,
I'll just push the 10 out of the way and drop myself back in there.
Don't take that advice.
I mean, that would be insane, wouldn't it, if that actually happened? Have you ever seen anything like that? Has anything ever happened like that? I don't think I've ever seen.
Well, something like Matt Dunning. Remember? Well, there's a famous clip on YouTube where I think they're losing. They need a bonus point, try to win, and basically get penalty advantage. You pass it back to him, and he bangs it from like 40 out in the corner, and he's like just gone for a random drop goal, but he nails it, so that's advantage over. So they basically, I don't think, qualify for the knockout stages of like Super Rugby because he's gone for a drop goal instead of going for the getting the try bonus point.
Oh, because you'd be buzzing. I bet he was probably buzzing and then probably went,
Yeah, it's like,
like best moment of your life, and you've just ruined everyone else's. Yeah.
But we're talking about him today. So, ultimately,
I mean,
he's laughing.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah. We wouldn't remember if he did not kick the drop goal, then no one remember. But
no one would have remembered.
It's history. Well, thank you. I know I've been told to wrap it up.
Yeah.
I don't know if this
we also didn't even really speak about scrums.
We didn't know.
No. So I hope you got everything you needed from that.
Were you expecting to talk about scrums?
Well, on my brief it said scrum.
Did you look
chat.
at that and go?
Do you know what? I didn't, and usually I would.
Right.
But I think because I've been doing it for a little bit longer now, I feel semi-competent.
Right.
And to be honest, I thought I might learn something.
But you haven't.
But I haven't learned anything other than
abuse a referee via your teammate.
Yeah.
And push the talent away for a drop goal.
Yeah.
Live every props dream.
Yeah. I'm going to do it for all the props dreaming out there.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, thank you very much.
Hope that happens. Thank you.
Well, if you get the winning drop goal.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I'm going to practice it all the time now.
You should.
Just like rugby, running a business takes grit, hard work, and a great team behind you. And that is where Funding Circle comes in. They're backing businesses like yours with access to fast, hassle-free finance to help you thrive. From coffee shops to kit manufacturers and loads in between, whether it's a loan, asset finance, or payment tools you need, Funding Circle leverage cutting-edge technology and data to deliver fast, fair, and hassle-free financial solutions and help your business thrive. In rugby, we know the importance of the team behind the team. And in business, it's no different. We also know that it's often those in the back room that go unseen and uncelebrated. Funding Circle are proud champions of small and medium businesses and want to celebrate the team behind the team. The countless support systems who back the big players and the small businesses from the sidelines. So whether you're in business, rugby, or both, Funding Circle is a business finance provider that backs you and your business to succeed. To find out how Funding Circle can help get your business goals over the line, visit fundingcircle.com/rugby. That was Hannah Botterman, and we're straight back into the questions. Next one is from Mia. If you had to invite 3 men's rugby players to a dinner party, who would it be and why?
Ooh, would have to pick Ben and Dan, obviously.
You cannot now pick Ben and Dan, by the way.
We'll put at the same party.
Third person. God, why is it when you ask specific people, why does no one come into your head?
Not a single person in the whole world.
Not a single person in my head right now.
Maybe someone from the Gloucester team?
Nah. No, I would like to, maybe, but I could just
someone who's just come back from the Lions?
Yeah, I don't know why, but Courtney Laws is coming to my mind. Just feel like he could be quite interesting, you know?
Why? Why do you think that?
I don't know. He's just such a cool player. Like, he is so good. So I feel like he'd be interesting, wouldn't he?
Sadia?
Is Joe Marler still playing right now?
No.
Well, I'm going to pick him anyway. Joe Marler can come.
To be fair, it doesn't say currently playing, you know.
Yeah, Joe Marler can have a seat at the table. Do you know what? I think I'd have Henry Pollock there.
Really?
Just a bit of controversy, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like I could wind him up also, you know? Get a bit out.
Ruffle a few feathers.
Ruffle a few feathers, yeah. And Mara. He's just a cool guy.
So we're just first name in the England Lions captain now.
Mr. Itoje.
I feel like that table is very, got a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I'll just sit there in silence. That'd be my ideal.
Nice. Observe.
I'd add a bit of sprinkle of spice. I'd go Ellis Genge.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah.
Just to, shake it up, ask some good questions. I was going to go Mara Itoje, but you've stolen him now. Marcus Smith.
Okay.
Add to the Henry Pollock youth, but he's just a little bit further on than Henry Pollock. But maybe they could do some TikToks together and help us with our TikToks. And again, Joe Marler is a great shout. I do think you've gone well there.
But you can't have him because he's up my dinner. So
what if I invite him afterwards?
No, Ben and Dan couldn't come to mine.
Yeah, so that is true.
Joe can't come to yours.
They're all happening at different locations at the same time.
Okay.
Hence not being able to go to both.
I'm going to go Alex Dombrandt, aka Dommers.
Interesting.
Yeah,
a few Quins ones in.
Yeah, you can tell where I used to play.
Yeah, true.
But I've heard he's a great laugh on a night out, but also just his general backstory of coming from uni rugby and just being picked up from playing uni rugby. And he always describes himself as this like overweight kid at uni who played rugby really well, and now he's just this lean athlete. But yeah, I love Dommers' backstory.
Nice.
Shyla has been in touch. Can you please explain the offside rule in rugby? Because Shyla is a true enthusiast, but a clueless fan when it comes to the offside rule.
Right.
But may I caveat it? Do it in an entertaining way. Don't be boring.
Okay.
You know.
How do you make offside entertaining? There's a ruck. You can't go beyond the ruck.
You can't go beyond the back.
There's a few other offside rules in that.
You can't go beyond the back foot of the
ruck.
Of the ruck, yeah.
Which back foot?
Of the person lying on the floor.
Yeah.
What if there's no foot because they're doing a gadget presentation?
Well, wherever the last part of their body is, furthest away from the ball.
Okay, and what if there's no ruck? Is there any offsides possible?
No offsides, no ruck.
No
such
offside.
Forwards. Come on, think like a back. There is possibly an offside, even if there's
kicking?
no ruck.
Oh, right.
Oh, if you're in front of the ball when it's kicked, it's offside. Yeah, that is so true.
Yes, you've got to be behind the ball before it's kicked. That's the offside line, the kicker.
Do you think Do you think Shiloh's going to be happy?
Yeah,
with
I
that?
think she's
Good.
buzzing.
Maybe
right?
we can put like a visual.
Yeah, if you want.
When you
this
say
point-
we, not us, the magic people behind the scenes, can do a visual.
Yeah, just
perfect.
find
Okay.
a picture of Maud lying on the floor
Shiloh,
or something.
I hope that's helpful. But if you understand the offside rule because of that, you're a better person than I am. If you had to replace your hands...
This better actually be funny.
Yeah, I bet
with
it's not.
kitchen utensils, which ones would you choose? And that's from Colin Whiskin.
Whisk. Is
Whisking.
that actually his name?
Colin Whiskin, yeah.
Well, maybe I'll have a whisk.
Yeah.
I knew she was going to
Sorry,
find that
did you
funny.
not get that? Oh my gosh, you're so slow. I'd have tongs. Tongs.
Where?
Tongs.
What,
Tongs.
both hands?
Yeah.
You,
They're
Okay.
basically like hands, aren't they? Effectively.
are they...
Most similarly. Similarly.
How would you drive with tongs?
I would have the pasta spoon that has claws. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Pasta claw spoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would have.
Okay.
You?
Yeah, I'm going to go tongs.
Yeah.
No, of course I'm not.
Oh.
Stupid idea.
What? What are you going to go?
Yeah, what would you go?
Can I have a fork? That's a utensil, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It comes. I'll have a fork, and I'll have it's quite like a big serving spoon.
Right.
So yeah, I'd have a fork, a fork and a spoon.
Spoon's not very practical.
But what if I need
How are you
to
gonna drive
cup
with a spoon?
things?
Yeah.
That's
The gears. Cup the gear stick.
it's just not something that's ever occupied my brain, to be honest.
True.
I hope
Fair
that's
enough.
we're just here for entertainment, aren't
Yeah,
we?
we are.
Yeah,
This should be entertaining enough. What do you prefer, Scrum or Lineouts? And that's from Ben Ken.
Ben Ken.
Ben Ken.
Ben Ken has
Ben Ken.
asked.
Well, Sadia is probably.
I prefer a Scrum.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, because it's
Because you don't have to
provides,
think.
Yeah, minimal thinking.
True.
For me, anyway, I have one job. Off the line, off the scrum, get off the scrum. That's all
Yeah.
I think. Sorry, scrum first, then off the scrum.
All
then off the
16
scrum.
feet in the ground, Sadia.
Sorry, scrum first. Yeah.
I probably should say Scrum, but I love
Yeah,
a
Maud
max
is-
drill on a line out when
She
you
is
release and get the bottom of, or like get behind the knees. That is, it's
She
so
does make
satisfying.
the-
And
jumpers
give
fly.
me max skill gold standard.
Yeah.
What does that look like?
The back lifter is like right at the bottom of the hamstrings. The front lifter.
Probably it's
Has
not
there been
even
any
touching it.
airtime?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Well, you got to have
What?
airtime
The
to get
people
to the
don't know.
hamstrings because
Yeah.
you start on the bum.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So you throw them in the air and you catch them
Yeah.
on the bottom of their hamstrings.
I must admit, Sada's got a very no, probably not.
Doesn't it make a difference?
It does,
If
it
your
does.
Jumpers have got a bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's just
Got a lovely
It's so
ledge.
hard to get the non-bottomed jumpers up,
it is.
isn't
It
it?
is. It is.
Oh, I can relate there. Yeah, I'm similar. Like I feel like I should say a scrum, but line out, particularly if I've been allowed out of it. You
Yeah.
just get like 10 meters to run at backs.
Yeah, that is
That's
true.
quite enjoyable.
A good scrum though is very satisfying. Like
For our audio listeners, Maud simply punched the air forwards and made a noise.
they could hear me do the noise.
Right, so final question, and this is from Tigered_91. Can we have more singing? Maybe a musical showdown at the final of the World Cup.
Probably
musical
not at the
showdown.
final. I can't lie.
You're going to be busy?
Hopefully.
Hopefully,
We can
yeah.
hope.
The plan is to be busy.
Yeah. I think that's as far as our musical career goes down.
I am a really big Hamilton fan, and I probably could sing every single song by heart. So if you catch me, maybe I'll give you a bit of Alexander Hamilton.
Really?
Yeah. But that's
That's as far as
that's
you go.
as far as I go.
How about we ask the fans to put on a performance for us?
Oh wow, a whole musical.
Or just a snippet of a musical.
I
Their
was like, I was
favourite.
going with a song.
Or
Or
their
two.
favourite musical.
Yeah.
Wicked.
Yeah.
Dear Evan Hansen.
Oliver.
Oliver.
Oh,
Classic.
Or maybe it's time for the signs again.
Yeah, I
They
did
could
like
put
the
their
signs, to
favourite
be fair.
musical on a sign.
yeah.
And if it's from Hamilton and Sadia sees it,
Yeah.
She'll perform. Yeah, that is
with,
true.
with a line from Hamilton.
But links to Sadia's name.
Oh, you Aaron. Oh, sorry. I was
You was going to get into
I was
one.
get carried away.
Maybe that's for another episode. But for today, we're done, girls.
Lovely.
What a beautiful episode. How gorgeous.
Yeah.
I always feel a nice little connection when you get listener questions because you want to know what's in their mind. Lovely.
It's normally something pretty random.
Which reflects you entirely more, doesn't it?
Yeah, true.
And wonderfully presented by us, if I must say. And most importantly, Royal London, the founding partner of the British and Irish Lions women's team. First one ever. Ever. First one ever.
Ever.
Bye.
For the love of rugby.
If you want to drop us a line, get involved with our socials.
Just search for @Love of Rugby. And if you've listened to all our episodes and need another podcast, go and find Joe Marler's Things People Do.
See you next time.